Oh yeah. Yep. That's what Dave made, yeah. He said he'll be back. He's gonna make a coffee. I'm streaming, by the way. Yep. Thought I'd do a late night stream. You're in two places at once. Yeah. Sad. Yeah. I better include that in the video. Yeah. Try to get it as close as to it, but it's that's a big engine. Yeah, looking awkward already. Okay, mate. Yeah. No, take that off. Yeah, looking good. Okay, make this one unique. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Are you watching and building, or just watching? Yep. Oh, I should add these ones just to light up this area. A bit dark there. That pick block is pretty good. Just pick a block and yep. So you just, when you mirror it, just go to mirror and do set. Just tick the box. I think there's like one, two, four fans. Oh, I think they got the main big fan for the engine, and then they got the aircon fan, and then the engine fan. Yeah, I think it's only three. Because the other fan will come here. About roughly. About. Then I gotta put the belts about here. Somewhere here. But I can't mirror it, that's the thing. Because it won't look right. So that's why I gotta do some of this stuff last. Because the belt will go one there, one belt there, one belt there, and I think there's one over here somewhere. And that's it. And then the fan. The fan is normally I'll just build let's build a like a demo, what it might look like. Say, there you go. That's gonna be awkward. Yeah, it looks like a bloody Nazi sticker. Something like that, anyways. I wouldn't leave. Yeah, rough guess. um, yeah, they're a bit look like a bloody a plane. There's a plane in the truck gonna take off. Um, okay. So that goes there. Oh, that's right. I gotta delete this. Finding. I think. Hmm. That's all the mirroring I gotta do. Because if I mirror again, that side will be end up here again. I gotta destroy it. This will be now the second time. So I don't want to be mirroring it and destroying this again. Should be a box there. And you know where the batteries are, Dave? The batteries, they're nowhere near. They're nowhere near the motor. They keep the batteries of the trucks right here, way at the back. You gotta open this up. For Minecraft, you gotta destroy it, and then there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries to a truck. Yep. And this tank here is the hydraulic tank. It's a hydraulic fluid tank. These are diesel tanks. And then you've got this side here is brakes and the trailer. And one of those lines snap, you've got a suicidal trailer. It ready to take off. No brakes. It's got no brakes because I've seen that happen couple times. But yeah, you don't want that to happen. What else? every time I see aerials, like 4 aerials in the truck, like how I see now, there's like 4 aerials. I always used to thought one was talking to people, another one was talking to mum and dad or your family, and the other one was talking to people on Mars, like the Martians. Yeah. And that's why I always wonder why they have so many aerials. And the other one was the radio aerial for your radio stations. That's what I always thought it was. I literally went in the truck, right, and had about 4 aerials, 2 on each side. And the bloke had 2 UHFs. One's the normal one everyone uses, and then he's got the other one. It's a police, fire, and emergencies UHF. And I thought, Jesus. You know what they say in Australia when they're travelling in the trucks? They always say, the first, like, when you start your truck up in the morning and you get going for your day's job, some truckies will say, anyone copy for a radio check? And that just means, is my radio working? And there are some bastards who say something funny at the end, or be polite and say, yeah mate, it's working. Because I used to do that a lot when travelling with Dad, just travelling in the truck. Yep. One time I saw a kangaroo on the road. What do you do when you see a kangaroo on the road and a truck's coming at 100 kilometers an hour? Heck man, the only thing you can do is run it over. It's dangerous if you can avoid it, but if it's a 1-lane road and the other side is oncoming, you're just best to run it over. And you know the bloody Greens saying, or them people that like animals to be alive so they won't go extinct, they were saying, oh, shouldn't be running over kangaroos because they're dying. It's like 10,000 kangaroos are dying each year by road accidents. And then I said, well, what are you supposed to do? Take a detour through the bush? Exactly. And yep. And that still doesn't work because there's always a kangaroo smart enough to jump that high fence. He'd be like, come on buddy, we gotta jump this high fence. And he'd be like, yeah mate, I'll go get a chair. Yeah, I made it, freedom, yeah. Dead. And all his mates be like, oh, that was a fucking waste of time. Yeah. She'll be right, mate. Well, I've basically got the engine. I've just got to add, bits and pieces to add detail. Make the engine stand out a bit more. Otherwise, it's just covered in red. What to do? If my dad saw this truck on my TV, he'd be like, I'll drive that. Because he always says that. Every time he sees a truck on my Minecraft, I'll drive that. Yep. I say, you can't even get up the bloody thing. Let alone getting on the bloody, jump on the tank, jump on there, on the top, get in through the door, take you bloody half an hour. By the time that day's gone. He likes jokes. Imagine a nice truck like this end up in a truck accident. Like, that's just a waste of truck. Oh mate, I've seen one incident. Oh, and I've heard stories too, that truck drivers, when they fall asleep, they end up in the river, they end up in the nature strip or the side of the road. I tell you a trucking story about this man, and anyways, it's a sad story. It was a head-on collision with another truck, and it was deliberate. The story was the man, there was two fathers and a son. There was a stepfather and there was the real father. The real father was a truck driver and the stepfather is a truck driver, and they both knew exactly what companies they were working for. Anyways, one story down the line, the real father's son, he was driving on the opposite road, he was heading south, and the other stepfather was heading north, he was heading up, and the real father knew it, that he was heading up that way, and he planned this, right? And then he planned this to kill the stepfather. Anyways, they saw each other, and he made his move and went straight for the truck. And when he went straight for him, for the stepfather to kill him, what's the first thing he saw? He saw his son in the passenger seat. It was too late. That was the most saddest Australian trucking story I've ever heard. They all died. They were travelling 100. Both were travelling 100 kilometres an hour. as soon as the father saw his son, he went, "Oh fuck, I fucked up, didn't I? I just saw my son." And he saw his son. When he saw his son, what do? You're going, "Oh shit, it's too fucking late." A split second collision. Because he hated, yeah, he was jealous. He hated the stepfather being the father figure of his son, and he didn't like it. Yeah, he wanted to do, manslaughter, murder, um, that type of thing. But when he did the head-on collision, he thought that it was just only him by himself. But as soon as he got the truck close enough to hit bang, he just split second saw his son in the passenger seat with the stepfather. And that was like the biggest kill, yeah. Yeah, that's just sad. That's what they had. They both of them had flat nosed trucks when they saw each other. So you could just imagine, window to window, because it's just flat nose. Yep, that's terrible. I know some ghost stories too with trucking. There's a place called the Pilliga in Australia, and there used to be a lady, or her name is the Pilliga Witch, and she walks along the highway, and I think that highway of the Pilliga is like kilometres and kilometres long, and she likes to walk up and down it. But I think, long story short, she got hit by a truck or someone got killed, and ever since she's always haunted the area. And every truckie always there. Apparently a truck was travelling through there and saw the witch, and they all thought, "Oh shit, she's alive." And then another story was, a man broke down on the side of the road, so he went to sleep because he wasn't going to get help till the next day. He woke up, and basically all of his cargo and the trailers were all gone. Disappeared. They reckon the witch took it all. And then they're wondering how can she do it, because she'll need a forklift and another truck to load it up. And the bloke would have felt the movement, because he would have heard the forklift going with the bloody engine and going backwards with the reversing beacon, and people yelling, and no. The very next morning, he find every single curtain on his trailers opened, and all the that was another theory, because one person said, "Oh, this is too easy to answer. They could have just done a swap." Eh? Yeah. You're pretty smart, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, yeah. Whether it's true or not, but who knows. Um, the lady still owns the area. Apparently some hitchhikers tried to hitchhike through there and they went missing, apparently. The witch said come over for a cup of tea and then they just disappeared. And they didn't realise they were talking to a ghost. That's why no one really stops in the area, just stop during the daytime. People said, truckies said that some truckies had hallucinations, delusions through the area. And some truckies speculate saying that, oh, the truck driver was just seeing things like, could be just tired. Yeah. No one there. Where'd you go? I know there's some bush mechanics in the bush, and that they're always looking for spare parts of cars, and they're funny. You should watch it on YouTube. It's called Bush Mechanics Australia. Fucking hell, it's the most funniest thing I ever seen. They get a spare wheel, plonk it on, get some battery, make up some acid, put it in the battery, get the battery going, powered and running. Far out. They're pretty good. So you got the car going. Car's not even roadworthy, but it still goes. Yeah. Check back tomorrow, there should be another update for PlayStation. They wouldn't leave it too long because people are having issues right now, and well, I try to warn everyone, so yep. Me and my brother got caught in it, so I thought, because my brother said, oh, I just updated my PlayStation and I can't play with you. And I said, oh, okay. So I thought, oh, I just got an update too, so I updated my one. And then I looked on my profile picture there, and it usually has the icon of the PlayStation Plus. It too was gone. Yep. Oh, so the servers are down, but I've still got PlayStation Plus. Yep. Well, that's good. That could be the problem why, remember the time you said you had to get a new mic, but maybe it wasn't that. It's probably the PlayStation needed to be updated. Maybe people couldn't hear you. Right. Yep. Yep. You don't update whatever you do. It's, I can't believe I fell for it, but I went on YouTube and it said don't update. So I thought, oh, I better warn everyone. I'll probably end the stream from it.